What's up YouTube? I'm Vaughn and this is the Gear channel where we discuss collectibles, hobbies, competitive games from tabletop to video games. And today we're here with a 2-card combo extender. Now specifically on the extender part because yes, this is something that it's not for creating a end board, but it's definitely a combo that you could actually commit to actually start extending your plays further towards leading towards other different varieties of combo, if that makes sense. So pretty much these two can open up quite a bit of cards. So quick launch and also the new Shadow Light, and this is why I find Shadow Light is way better than Duality, because you can target a dark monster to spell summon a light monster with the same level and type, which is quite good, and it's from extra deck or main deck. But today we're going to be using the main deck, and we have quick launch. Now it doesn't really have to be quick launch. Technically it could actually be any level 4 dark dragon, but the reason why we're using quick launch is that if we actually use a dark dragon, then we're going to actually need a third card just for a father. So we could just use quick launch, so it's easy, but this can easily be done. It's just you're going to need 3 cards instead. So we're going to start with a simple like and subscribe because it really helps the channel a lot and I do really appreciate it. But all in all, let's actually get right into it. Okay, so we're going to start with our quick launch. Go spell summon the Tracer. Then we're going to use Shadow Light, get the Star Leash, which is very, very good. Okay, then we're going to use Star Leash to go and get our Black Serpent, which is very good as well. Banishes, special. Then make Striker Dragon, and then Striker Chain Link 1, Black 2, or vice versa. Okay, so then we get our White Dragon. It's better vice versa, actually, for Black 1 and Striker 2. Okay, so now we're going to go and spell summon a white. Then we're going to overlay for King of Pharaoh M. Now, this is where I think like things could differ, because depending what you play, you won't make a King of the Pharaoh Imp. You will make something else entirely. But this is just an example of what you could make as well. So for us, we're making King of the Pharaoh Imp because that's the most that our specific deck could actually plus from. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to use Striker to go and add a Rocket Tracer. Now we didn't use our normal summon, but so we don't use our actual normal summon, we're actually going to use the effect of Shadow Light to banish it, so we get an additional normal summon for a light or dark monster, which is very important because why we're not using a regular normal summon is that if we can potentially draw into something or play something that is a different attribute, at least we could have a regular normal summon to commit towards that, while we're going to be restricted to just light and dark and relying on Shadow Light. So we're going to use Shadow Light instead. Normal summon, link them, get Rominus now. So there we go. Look at that. We're already +2. Very nice. Okay. Next, we're going to go and use the amazing Dragon Weaving, ditching the Boo to send Abs, then send Abs effect to go and add another Tracer. And yes, we are adding that. So now we're going to go and use Naya's effect. So we're going to go and send the Curse. And then we're going to use Curse to go and Tribute. Okay, spell summon the Naya, and then Naya is going to add. There we go. So we add a Water Lily, and then we're going to just normal summon a Tracer, go and link it for King of the Pharaoh Imps, use King of the Pharaoh Imps for Therion. And this is why I really like this play, is because you could blend it in so many different decks, and especially if like your deck is playing a little rocket engine, you could easily apply this very fast and it could lead towards so many outcomes, and I just love it. Like, and that's like the biggest thing about these heavy combo decks, is that you have so many different varieties of combos that if you ever get interrupted on a specific combo, you could always switch your strategy towards another combo instead. So then after that, we're going to go and use Therion. Okay, because even at this point, we're not even doing any gambling. So we actually got our stuff that we wanted. We are filling out our grave. So this 2-card piece is filling, because the whole point of this specific deck is to fill a grave as much as possible, so then we could have tons of follow-up later on, and we just don't need that much interruption at the moment as well. So if we're able to make some interruptions and just have a bunch of different follow-ups for next turn, this is something that is definitely a win. Okay, sometimes the most simpler is always the best. So we went Zombie Vampire, use the effect. Then we're going to send Nitro Serpent, since we do have enough Reptile to special summon. So we're going to special summon, then trigger Nitro Serpent as well. So we're doing exactly that. And look at that. We have 5 monsters. Very nice. And a field spell. So the pluses. But we're not stopping just there. So we're going to actually just link these for a Saruja. Use Saruja to actually plus. So we're in draw. Pretty nice. Get the Chaos Creator. And we left the Walker Recharger because we just need a 1 dragon. So now we're going to link them. And then make a Pitsy. And then Pitsy is going to supposed to summon. And then for us, we're going to make a Herodic Seal because that's where we benefit the most. Okay. And we have to recycle a bit because we have no more King of the Pharaoh Imps because we only play 2. So we're going to go ahead and use the Creator to perp back and special. So we're going to be doing exactly that, which is very nice. Now we're going to use Nunu because we didn't use Nunu once. And then spell summon. Now overlay. There you go. King of the Pharaoh Imp once again. So we're going to go and add a Nunu. And now use Nunu's effect from hand to go and send. And we're going to send a Queen because we need something that actually tributes. So this is why I'm pretty excited for later on if we end up getting the new Ogdoadic because there's a few other combos that I really like to do. So now we're going to use the Queen's effect, tribute 2, special summon, and then Herodic Seal is going to supposed to summon a Tracer again. So that's the 3rd Tracer now. And that one's quite good because now we're going to use the effect to go and special summon a Recharger. And then we're going to go and special summon a Savage. And then do that. And then do that. And then summon that. So there you go. So 2 cards. We have 2 negates, and also we have a queen as well, which also acts like an interruption if they ever choose to spell summon from the graveyard, or actually us just spell summon. But also for follow-up, this is one of the key things is that we actually have quite a bit of follow-up for following turn. So with the Ogdoadics, definitely get rid of that, and then spell summon, and then we have even the other spells as well for searchable. So at least we have quite a bit of plays that we can do, or even on our opponent's turn, if we suppose summon Nai, we could add the spell right away as well. But yeah, it just gives you different varieties, and even our mill wasn't even like crazy. So like even the most minimal like mill, like technically we just had to mill any dragon with that play, and there we go. We could do the Pitsy thing, but we had Water Lily anyway, so yeah, it's a very cool extender. So I actually really like Shadow Light. I think it's a very good card, and we're going to see quite a bit of play. I think we're going to see more play of that card than of Duality, because even in branded, this card is just incredible, and it just gets free special summon constantly, like for nothing, plus an additional normal summon as well for your branded monsters. So it's quite good. I would definitely recommend everyone that's playing either branded, playing Dragon Link, playing like even C.O.D. If you're playing C.O.D, definitely play this as well. So yeah, and that's it for our video. Now, if you guys enjoyed today's video, definitely like and subscribe. And if you want a sneak peek of future products we're planning to review here on the channel, you can follow me on my Instagram, VaughnGear. I'm Vaughn, and this was the Gear Channel.